I gotta close the Spotify on my phone, but so I can open it up on my computer. The streams are being crossed here. The streams are being crossed. Welcome back, everyone, to the channel. I hope that you're having a lovely one out there today. Sometimes, I play light piano music on my phone before I start getting all the stuff ready to record and everything. Either play that or some talk radio or something, and it shows up on the screen. So I had to make sure I close it completely, because if I don't close it completely, it's not going to play the music I'm choosing. It's going to play whatever I was last playing on my phone. Anyways, which was some nice piano music. This is what I was listening to. It's just calm piano music. It's at the end. I waited till the song was. Anyways, that's not what you're here for. You're here for Time Voyager. We're going to listen to Barock Project with the first track off of their 2024 album Time Voyager, which is going to be Carry On. I've never heard of the band, but this was suggested by someone. This is sponsored by someone over on the Buy Me a Coffee. There was no name given. I see the email. I don't know if they want to be mentioned. I'll just say M. Thank you, M, so much for the recommendation, for the suggestion, and of course for the support. Genuinely appreciate that. Like I said, never heard of the band, but I do see that the band has at least also been mentioned by Gaia Eternal and Dalt992 as well. So like I said, don't know a thing about them, but we're about to discover a little bit. So let's go ahead and get into the first track, Carry On. Maybe it's Barock or Baroque Project. Maybe it's Baroque. Let's get into it. Going somewhere.
It's not the end, nor can it ever be. Right as you are, can't you see? Nothing to lose, there's some more memories still planting the seed.
I love that jaunt to it.
This is the end of the symphony. How can you back in between? Coming again, yes, it's best to live in peace.
It's almost like a Spanish influence.
Something out to be done, you know you can't believe. Something out to be done, you know you can't see.
The synth in the back. Ah. Like the notes, the chords feels kind of Spanish or something. Love that part. It's like a flamenco energy. It's just solo. This little 16th note so crispy. like how they bring these symphonic touches to match the majesty of the music.
I just can't seem to carry on. My Lord will always find a way. I just can't seem
Very powerful and anthemic in that marching towards something.
wish it were much easier.
I like how it came down instead of exploding into something. See, they dance with the strings.
I cannot remember all the names I saw. I cannot forget the shame it left in me, deep in me.
I like how it's transitions to this rhythm. Here's the Jordan Rudess part. Nice bass.
I just can't seem to carry on. Alone will always find the way you say.
Almost sounds like John for a moment.
I just can't seem to carry on. My mind will always shy away every day when rhythm and dreams walks away.
That was a really nice opening track to the album. It gave you a lot of symphonic flourish in the very beginning, and even though the symphonic elements like carried on in part in certain moments, like the energy from that symphony like was shown from the band. The way that they played was very grand, extremely majestical. Like it was just really, really well done, very well constructed. The playing was obviously top notch. I mean, I would expect it from the band, as I see that they are considered a neo-prog band, because I have their prog archives here pulled up so I can use the band members' names. Alex Mari on the lead vocals, I think he had a great voice. And I'm seeing here that the band is Italian. Maybe that's what I was thinking when I said that like some of the chords and stuff, the structure sounded a little bit Spanish influenced. Maybe my ears weren't cleaned out correctly. And I can definitely hear like the Italian in there. I can definitely, now that I know that, oh yeah, I hear it in his singing and his voice and his delivery. You can hear the accent kind of in there. And I thought he had an excellent voice. I like especially the higher soaring notes, the quick pace delivery in some of the moments. It was really, really nice. The keyboards and the guitars. Keyboards, Luca Zabini, and then Marco Mazzuccolo on the guitars. They're fast, they're blazing, but at the same time, they're cool and royal. Like I said, the whole song to me has this very majestic, epic kind of feel to it, which they play sweepingly well. And the drums, very tight fills. Eric Ombelli on the drums there, and Francesco Caliendo on the bass. Everything is extremely well played. I think it's fun. I think it's like colorful. I think it's an energizing listen. I will say that I'm not in love with like this type of prog, to be honest. And I think part of it is because I oversaturated myself on Dream Theater so much that sometimes like a modern prog just kind of sounds like Dream Theater, even though I don't think that this really does sound like them. I think this... Are the Dream Theater fans gone? I think this sounds like much better than what I've heard of Dream Theater recently. I'm just saying, like, you know, it sounds fresh. It doesn't sound... What's the word? I don't want to use the word I want to use, but overly performative for the sake of being overly performative and not putting a little bit of songwriting first. I'm just saying, like, at least this feels like a song first with some extraordinary instrumentation and musicianship, you know? It leans towards the song. And even the few moments where the music goes off the beaten path into those different forays, it always does it with the song in mind, and it comes back to it. So, you know, it's very well done. I enjoyed my listen of it, even if it's not something necessarily that I would personally find myself listening to a lot of. However, I will say that it was very impressive to listen to. And I would be interested to see what else they do as well. I'd be interested to catch a little bit more from them. It's not the end. How can it ever be? Right as you are, can't you see? Nothing to lose, the sum of my memories still planting the seed. This is the end of the symphony. How can you bargain with dreams? Coming again, yes, it's best to leave in peace, alone. See it every day, you want to trust the news. See the stories change your heart, won't let you down. See it every day, you just can't let it fly. Something ought to be done, you know you can't believe. Something ought to be done, you know you can't unsee. The future is coming, I know it is. It's not the same, it's such a waste. I mean, the song is called Carry On, and despite, you know, the future being either bleak or uncertain in many ways, it's best to carry on. As he says, it's the end of the symphony. How can you bargain with dreams? You can't. Never as bright as the sun, nothing to lose, the sum of my thoughts leads you to me. This is the end of the empathy. How can we cure this disease? Coming back home as if life is easy to embrace. See it every day. You want to trust the news. He repeats that part again. My love will always find a way. I just can't seem to carry on. I wish it were much easier. I cannot remember all the names I saw. I cannot forget the shame it left in me. I wonder if this is about something specific. Let me take you off the screen really quick so you can look at my beautiful face for just a moment while I look. I'm just diving in a little bit. Here we go. I'm on their website. This says, this album is a journey through the folds of time. Songs are like doors that swing open into unknown dimensions, traveling through the dark. This album represents a natural evolution for us. I want to know about the album itself. I want to know, like, is there a story behind it? Is there a concept behind it that the lyrics are referencing that I may be unsure of? I'm not listening to this on here. I'm just clicking the video. Just pause that real quick for me. Just click in the video. I just want to see if... Well, this is about the whole album. I was trying to see if I could try to find the YouTube page for this song specifically. Because usually in the comments, people will go down there and be like, oh, you know, wow, this song, you know, I didn't know it was about this. Or there'll be some fun facts down there. So I'm going to do that. I'm just really quickly going to do a little bit of Carry On. Barock project. I'm just curious. You never know. You never know. I can't use that one because there won't be comments there. I don't think I'm going to find what I'm looking for. Because anytime you see the topic next to the channel name, which is the band name, it never allows comments. So I'm not seeing anything in there. So not helping me out actually at all. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the track in the comments down below. Thank you as always for the supports, and thank you so much for the recommendation, M. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you again so much, and I will see you all later. The sun is in my eye. The sun right now is like setting, and it's reflecting on something out there, and it's just like... It is. It's still doing it. Blinding me.